Okay, we're holding over here on 158. He had compared the three groupings of people based on their intellect or their capacity. There's the blind person. There's a person who sees clearly, and the person his vision is impaired, but he could be rehabilitated. Person is blind. You could have the sun shining brightly. He's blind, doesn't see. It says this sefer, this discussion here about Yichud Hashem has no relevance to him. Like certain people, it's like you're talking to the wall. No capacity. God bless America. That's where it begins, that's where it ends. Okay? Then you have another person truly, he has profound intellect, he has a broadness, he sees and notices, and he has a capacity to fully grasp and internalize everything. And you have another person he has to be shown the way. But if he's shown the way properly and he studies properly, then he could come to that point of understanding what it is. They need proofs. You have to show them the proofs and so on and so forth. וכבר הבשל הספר האדום הכסיל בעיוור. The person who's a hedonist. Right? Shlomo says in Mishlei, ksil b'choshech holech. The hedonist, he walks in the dark. No, the guy's wearing his $1,000 without the lenses, just the frames. The suit, Brioni suit, that doesn't have the sharpness label in it, okay? And, whatever he's wearing over there. The man is fit, spends 3 hours a day in the gym with a personal trainer. Doesn't miss a beat. Not in business, not in anything else. Hasn't missed out on pleasure this world. You understand? Shlomo says, Ksil b'choshech holech. The man's walking in the dark. As they say, he doesn't get it. Once told over a story. Once officiated a certain funeral. There was a reform. The rabbi, somebody asked me what I officiated at her aunt's funeral many years ago. Let me break the chair. And and the rabbi who officiated was a Reform rabbi. So I told the person who asked me, if it's going to be Orthodox, I'm happy to officiate the funeral. Otherwise, I'm not going to officiate. I don't know. As that means when we speak about Kriya, it's real Kriya, no black ribbons, and so on and so forth. And I said the burial in the ground, only Jews cover the grave. If they're going to have non-Gentiles, I'm not involved. Let the Reform rabbi do what he wants to do over there. Come there. It was in Bloomfield, New Jersey. That's where it was, the funeral. And comes to eulogize. So I say what I say. The Reform rabbi says to me, are you going to introduce me? For the eulogy. So I said, did anybody introduce me? Nobody introduced. What do you need an introduction? I said, I don't need an introduction. I don't think you need one. So I said, I'm sorry, I'm not introducing you. So, okay, he said what he said, spoke about the latkes on Hanukkah, and whatever it is, the Jewish mama, that's whatever he said over there, the Reform rabbi. Comes to the burial, again, they took her to the grave, only Jews lowered her into the ground, into the grave, and then they start covering her. The grandchildren, all the people. So there was an old man, they must have been 85, patent leather shoes, a green sport jacket, green, like he would be walking down the parade, St. Patrick's. Coiford here, silk handkerchief in his pocket, tie with a diamond, pin in the middle, with a pinky ring. And the man has difficulty walking, comes over to me, he says to me, Rabbi, this is disgraceful. It's unheard of. This is not our way. I said, well, what's not our way? Whoever heard of grandchildren burying a grandmother? They were covering the grave, the coffin, the grave, filling in the grave. It's unheard of. It's not our way. I said, your way is not our way. This is our way. So I thought to myself, the man nearly has 2 feet in the grave. He's not that far from there. When is the guy going to wake up? He has the pinky ring, the diamond pinky ring, a brand new sport jacket where I don't know how much longer he's going to wear it. You understand? When he's going to wake up, Shlomo says, Ksil b'choshech holech. The hedonist, he's walking in the dark, doesn't get it. This man will never get it. And the people, that's the kind of person. That's what he's explaining. The one who has wisdom, wisdom is light. The man has light, he's illuminated. Foolishness is darkness. As I say, a person with limited intelligence is not a fool. He's limited. A person who should know better, who could know better, that's the fool. That's the ksil b'choshech holech. He says, Shlomo says, I see what has greater value, wisdom over foolishness is the equivalent of light over darkness. He's the wise man, his eyes are in his head. But the fool, the hedonist, he walks in the dark. You deaf ones listen, you blind ones look and see. He equates wisdom and musar. What's musar? How do you translate musar? Wisdom, instruction. Okay, I mean the way it's explained. Why is musar? What's the meaning of the word osur? Osur mutar. You're bound, or it's released. Something's permitted, it's released to you. Something which is forbidden is kept away. Right? It's osur. Musar is something coming upon understanding which allows you to restrain yourself. That's musar. It's a level of understanding which allows you to control your inclinations. Okay? That's the tree of life. Hashem should direct us on the path of his understanding him, and he should guide us to his service, and allow us to achieve his will. Okay. Need the musar. Of course you, but some people can't be shown. Some people cannot be shown. Or don't want to be shown. They don't want to be shown. Who do you tell? Who are you to tell me? Not this. No. Chochma. Talking about chochma. Yichud. He's talking specifically yichud. Yichud is not a simple thing. No, Sifri he spoke about ksuvim. What Shlomo was speaking about. Unity of God. The way he explained it. You know, you say to another, how long does it take to understand what it means, unity of God? There's only one God. Spend weeks on it. Doesn't make any sense. Of course, it doesn't make sense if you don't know what it's about, what it entails. No. Well, it has to do with his sefer too. He started to speak, then he spoke about even, what Mishlei is talking about, Shlomo Melech.